Right, Jeremy, you want to explain the operation?
Right, so as you can see, there's been a laceration along Rosa's front fairing here, and we are currently in the process of applying sutures to said fairing. As you can see, I've already used this fine needle driver here to create a couple of orifices through which my suture, which is wonderful surgical grade plastic here, can pass. And so we're now currently in the process of threading these sutures through. We'll see whether this is a successful proposition or not.
The reason that Jeremy's so busy fixing my front cowling is that it made contact with the road today. I was trying to pass a truck that had slowed down for some railroad tracks, and just as I got level with the truck, just a few feet short of the railroad tracks, a dog darted in front of the truck right towards me. I barely had time to react. I hit the horn and hit the brakes, but I ended up running right over the dog, and when I hit the dog, the bike basically flew upwards as the front rolled over the dog, and then came down hard onto the railroad tracks is where the bike ended up. And I was initially pinned under the bike, but luckily I'm not hurt that bad. I have some road rash on my elbow, and my hip and knee are a little sore on the right side, but nothing too serious. The bike took the worst of it, I think. The front fairing here is broken in a few places. The bracket holding the headlight is bent. It took some roadside repairs to get the dashboard back on, but luckily now everything works. The plastic covering the tachometer is shattered, but still in place. So actually, I think it's pretty lucky all told. It could have been a lot worse. Luckily, there's no one coming the other direction. I think the dog probably just crawled off and died in a ditch. It was quite an impact, and it ended up getting bashed underneath the bash plate after I ran it over with the front tire. So it hasn't been a good day. My crash wasn't the first. Tom had already made contact with some big concrete sewer pipes they were stacked on the side of the road, and that already prompted some roadside repairs when he came off there, and it knocked both of his Pelican cases off and bent the rack.
But unlike your crash, mine was just me being stupid.
Wow. Yeah, the roads in Ethiopia are, I think, the most dangerous that I've ever seen. And now I'm up to, this is almost the 30th country that I've ridden through. So that's saying a lot, and especially since I've ridden through some pretty dangerous places in South America where the drivers are absolutely crazy. But here the problem is that the roadsides are so congested with people and animals, and there's a lot of truck traffic, and it seems that neither animals nor people look before they dart out right in front of you. And that's what happened to me today. I hit a dog, and it's something that I've been worried about for a while. Just ever since Sam's accident when he hit a kid, it's been at the back of my mind, and I've been hyper aware. But even then, in a case like this, I just didn't see it until it was too late.
Well, it was impossible. I mean, the truck was blocking your view.
Yeah, you can't. And of course, it's right on the railroad track. So it was worst possible conditions to see anything running onto the road.
Did they help?
And yeah, it turned into a real gong show on the side of the road when Tom and Jerry started to try and fix my bike. Everyone was, of course, something like this draws a huge crowd, and everyone was trying to help, and they were making things a lot worse. one case I was trying to fix the hand guard, and someone tried to take the wrench right out of my hand because they all want to help, and I just ripped it right back. But it doesn't help, and they don't give you any space. They crowd right around, and the same thing right when I first crashed and was pinned under the bike. I managed to free myself, but I just wanted to sit there on the road and just make sure that I could feel it and move every part of my body before moving myself. And someone was within seconds, trying to lift me off the road. So, it's the crowd can be a problem there too. But now we're staying in a pretty nice hotel. We just had a nice meal, and we'll regroup and we'll set off again and tackle these roads again tomorrow.